SABC 1 TV drama Skeem Saam has been doing the rounds on social media following a storyline highlighting the issues of rape and consent. The storyline sparked conversations among citizens around consent. SowetanLIVE sat down with Advocate Mbodi to understand this in greater detail.
My name is Tshimangadzo Mbodi. I'm appointed here as the Acting Deputy Director of Public Prosecution. I'm responsible for a portfolio on sexual offences and other related offences. In terms of the Criminal Law, Sexual Offences and Related Matters Amendment Act, the act that came in 2007, so it's called Act 32 of 2007. It defines consent. Section 1, subsection 2, it states that consent, it is a clear, it's an explicit, it's not something that you are coerced into, so it's something that you give clearly to a person. Consent, it can be by conduct, so it can be verbally. So if the person, his conduct or her conduct say, no, I don't want, or verbally saying no, whether you are in a relationship or not, but consent has to be obtained. We've got this agreement that we're entering into a sexual agreement. We're going to do a sexual act, but throughout, maybe I've agreed that we'll go up to the way to sexual penetration, but later on, for an example, we're kissing and I don't feel comfortable with that, I can stop and revoke that agreement that initially I gave, so and withdraw that consent. So you can withdraw the consent at any time. This act stipulates clearly that it's not a defense to say that I was in a relationship, I was married to a person. If a person comes to me as a prosecutor, indicate that my husband had sexual with me without my consent, then we'll open a case. Okay, the age of majority in South Africa is 18, but a person above the age of 16 years can be able to consent to a sexual act. If they consent to each other, there must not be an age difference of more than 2 years. So a child of 13 and a child of 15, that one we cannot prosecute them. But a child of 13 and a child of 17, the 17-year-old can be prosecuted. Legally, it's minor. Children under the age of 12, they cannot. But where we're saying consent was, it was not voluntarily, it was maybe abuse of power at work. Also, these issues of date rape, where you are drugged, so you cannot give consent in that aspect. In terms of the Act, Criminal Law, Sexual Offences Act, there is penalty clause on certain offences. But the offense of rape, it goes to the minimum sentences. If you rape someone who's under the age of 16, the sentence, it's life imprisonment. But if you rape someone above the age of 16 years and you are a first offender, it starts from 15 years, 20 years, going upwards.
Share your thoughts with us on the issue of rape and consent.